Students, this video we are going to discuss about a complete theoretical information about closed organ pipe. So therefore, just see that is a closed organ pipe, is a closed organ is pipe. As you just see that the first point what we have to be consider this node will form at closed end. Node always formed at what children? Closed end of the tube. Closed end of the what children? Tube. So let us consider this is the a closed tube where x equal to 0 to x equal to L, where L is length of the tube, where L is what children? Length of the tube. So inside that what is there? Yes, air may be there. Yes, sometimes you may play with the pen cap, you just removing the pen cap and blowing the air. Yes, when you blow, what will happen? The air column is inside this pen cap will gets vibrate and makes the sound, whistle sound. Yes, so the such like yes, like that you can understand what is this. Okay, now please see that as per the first point, it's what children? Node is always formed at the a closed end. So this will be node. We know that node is nothing but 0 is displacement. Amplitude of the standing wave will be 0, that is called a node, and where it will be maximum, that is called what children? Antinode. That is called what children? Antinode. Yes, the overlapping of this incident wave and the reflected wave is nothing but stationary waves. That and all you know that. Now the second point is stationary wave equation. Stationary or standing wave equation. Yes, a stationary wave equation. What is this stationary wave? In what basis this stationary wave equation should be written means at x equal to 0 condition, check whether it is node formed or antinode is formed. At x equal to 0 position, yes, that is, this is the starting point for the measurement. So from with respect to this, how many nodes are formed or antinodes are formed. So this initial point is x equal to 0. At x equal to 0 position, check whether node is formed or antinode is formed. Whenever node is formed, you just take the amplitude has to be sin kx. Antinode forms means the amplitude is taken as to be cos kx. Okay. So therefore, the amplitude displacement equation for the stationary equation in the case of closed organ pipe is 2a sin kx. 2a what children? Sin kx into cos omega t. Just now I explained why I have taken here the amplitude has to be sin kx means for x equal to 0 node should come. That means amplitude of the stationary wave should be 0. This condition is possible only for sine function, because in sine function only sin 0 is 0. So on that basis, if suppose antinode is formed, here I will take cos kx. Here I will take what children? Cos kx. But this time term is remains the same only. Yes. The another one is a condition. Another one is what children? Is a condition. So we know that amplitude of the standing wave S is nothing but here 2 sin A sin kx. So what is that children? S for node and for what children? Antinode. For what children? Antinode. We know that node means displacement, that the amplitude of the what is the standing wave should be 0. So for what values this will be 0 means sin kx should be 0. For what values sin kx should be 0 means when kx is equal to what children? N times of pi, where k is equal to what children? 2 pi by lambda into x node, into what children? X node. Since I am talking about x node, that is position of the node for s, that is equal to what children? N into pi. That is equal to what children? N into pi. So from this we can get xn is equal to. So from this we can get what children? Xn, that is equal to just pi gets cancelled out, you will get n lambda by 2. N lambda by 2, where n is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. Yes. Similarly for antinode. For what children? Antinode. Again you just take this. Antinode means amplitude of the standing wave should be maximum. So therefore, either along the positive direction or negative direction, that is plus or minus 1. So sin kx should be plus or minus 1, or kx should be as a 2n minus 1 what children? As a pi by 2, and k is 2 pi by lambda as a wave number formula. The corresponding is x antinode. Yes, I can change the indices as x antinode. That is equal to 2n minus 1 pi by 2. So pi by gets cancelled. Therefore, x antinode equal to what, children? Yes, x antinode, that is equal to, just cross multiply that, 2n minus 1, 2n minus 1 lambda by 4, where n is equal to 1, 2, 3, etc. So this is the condition. This is what, children? Condition. So first point, second point, third point. The fourth one what we are going to discuss is expression for general expression for frequency. General is expression for frequency. General expression for what, children? Frequency of the wave. General expression for what, children? Frequency. Yes. Now please see that. Yes. So I just consider the antinode position. So for antinode position, where L is called the length of the tube. L is called what, children? Length of the tube. Sometimes it is called length of the vibrating air column, because the air is, we are considering the air inside the as a tube container. Yes. So that x equal to L is sometimes called length of the vibrating air column. Length of the vibrating what, children? Air column. So therefore x antinode, that is equal to what, children? The condition we are obtained that 2n minus 1 lambda by 4. But antinode is formed at x equal to what, children? L, distance. That means length of the tube. Therefore I can write that has to be L is equal to, that has to be what, children? L, where L is length of the tube or length of the vibrating air column. So you just take this expression. So therefore L is equal to what, children? 2n minus 1 lambda by 4. And we know that velocity equal to what, children? Frequency into lambda. Therefore lambda is equal to V by F. So take this value and substitute over there. Therefore L is equal to 2n minus 1 V by 4F. V by what, children? 4F. So from this we can get what is F also. Therefore I can get F is equal to 2n minus 1 V by 4L. V by what, children? 4L. V by what, children? 4L. I can put indices as n equal to 1. Indices as n is equal to 1. Therefore Fn is equal to what, children? 2n minus 1 V by 4L. And where n, the running indices are, is n is equal to, is what, children? N is equal to 1, 2, 3, etc. N is equal to 1, 2, 3 what, children? Etc. So this is the very general expression for frequency of the standing waves generated in the closed organ pipe. The another parameter what we are going to discuss is, for example, so if n is equal to 1, so for n is equal to 1, what I will get, children? Yes, you just substitute here. Yes, we will get F1. So therefore F1, that is equal to what, children? V by 4L. V by what, children? 4L. Now this corresponding frequency is called very least frequency. Below that, less than that, no waves can be generated. Less than that, no waves can be generated. So that's why this is called what, children? Basic or fundamental frequency. Basic or what, children? Is a fundamental, is a frequency. Basic or what, children? Fundamental frequency. Yes, yes. For this, what is the, yes, the wave that, yes, wave patterns or means? Just see that for x equal to, yes, n is equal to 1. You just put n is equal to 1. Yes, what, children? N is equal to 1. Yes, what you will get? Lambda by 4 you will get. Therefore, the antinode will be formed at a distance of lambda by 4. Antinode will be formed at a distance of what, children? Lambda by 4. So for this case, yes, for the, yes, this fundamental frequency case, this is the diagram, vibration of the air column diagram, the standing waves pattern. Yes, we know that standing waves means what, children? It will be formed by like this, as antinode and node combinations. Antinode and what, children? Node combinations. So the pressure of the medium at the nodes will be maximum when compared to antinodes. Yes, since you know that at node points the particles will be highly compressed, therefore the pressure also will be more. Yes, you just keep that one in mind. So therefore you just see that in this case this is x is equal to L and this is x equal to 0, and the corresponding wave, yes, length of this wave is what, children? Lambda by 4. What is that, children? Lambda by 4. So similarly, yes, similarly Yes, for n is equal to 2, then what I will get, children? N is equal to 2 means what I will get? 4 minus 1, 3 I will get. Therefore, F2 is equal to what, children? 3 times of V by 4L. That is, V by 4L is nothing but what, children? F1. If any frequency which is written as to be multiples of basic frequency, then this corresponding frequency is called overtone. This corresponding frequency is called what, children? Overtone. So therefore this is said to be. What is overtones are? The higher frequency other than the fundamentals are generally called what, children? Overtone. And not only that overtone is nothing but which is some multiples of either odd or even multiples of what, children? Or integral multiples of what, children? Yes, this fundamental frequency. Therefore this is what, children? Is first overtone. The first overtone. Why it is first overtone means after this fundamental frequency, this is the first higher frequency. So that's why it is called first overtone, or it can be written as what is harmonic, basic or fundamental frequency, or sometimes this is called first harmonic. This is called what, children? First harmonic. Yes. So this is what, 3 times of the fundamental frequency. That's why it is called R. It is called what, children? Third harmonics. Third what, children? Harmonic. Third harmonic. So in this case, how the waves will be generated, sir, means just to see that in this case we can write that, yes, children, as I said, notes always at the closed end and anti-notes always at the open end. Yes. Please, that one please keep in mind, children. Yes. Yes, just as consider this will be the as a little bit. Yes, okay, like this. So in this case again the length of the tube does not change. So therefore L value remains. But if you are taking that as to be 20 centimeter length of the tube means this length will be remains 20. But the number of frequencies generated or loops generated will be increases. So this will be what, children? N, and this is N, and this is antinode. Yes. So here what is the length of that? You just see that. Yes, if this is 3 lambda by 4, N is equal to 2 means what, children? The position of the antinode is at the distance of 3 lambda by 4. That means we know that up to this is 1 lambda by 4. Yes, lambda by 4, up to this another lambda by 4. That is altogether is what, children? Lambda. Altogether is what? Lambda. This is another lambda by 4. So lambda by 4, and this is another lambda by 4, and this is another lambda by 4. So altogether you just see that lambda by 4, lambda by 4, lambda by 4. So therefore the total length will be what, children? 3 lambda by 4. 3 lambda by 4. 3 lambda by what, children? 4. Yes. Similarly you can write for the higher harmonics also. Higher harmonics. Yes, children. Yes. The another thing is the ratio of the frequencies. The ratio of the frequencies can be written as etc. That is equal to F1 is to F2 is to, like that you can get that 1 is to 3 is to 5 is to etc. like that. That means in closed organ pipe only odd number of fundamental frequency or harmonics only exist. Fundamental or harmonic, odd number of harmonic vibrations only exist, children. Yes. So that is the another results. And another one more point is there, that is for theoretical purpose we are considering that the length of the vibrating air column is nearly equal to length of the tube. But in experimental point of view, the antinodes will not formed exactly at the edge of the tube, which will be slightly above the tube. So the antinode will be what, children? Slightly formed above the open end of the tube. So this is the open end of the tube. But here for theoretical purpose we are assuming that antinode is exactly formed at what, children? End of the tube. But here in actual manner the antinode is slightly formed above the what, children? Edge of the tube. So therefore we are missing this much length. We are missing what, children? This much length. That length is taken as to be E. That length is taken as to be what, children? E. Therefore end correction. Therefore what, children? End correction. End what, children? Correction. That is nothing but L dash. the actual length of the vibrating air column, that is nothing but L dash is equal to L plus this is L. So this is your L plus the actual formation of the antinode is certain distance from the edge of the tube. The distance is taken as to be E. Therefore, L plus what, children? E. So from the experimental data, this E is nothing but 0.6 times of radius of the tube. 0.6 times of what, children? Radius. Where R is what, children? Radius of the tube. R is what, children? Radius of the tube. What, children? Is radius of the tube. Yes. So that is the what, children? The complete theoretical detail or information about is what, children? The closed organ pipe. Yes. Please kindly note down the theory, students. Thank you.